Hi, Collective. Welcome back to the Divine Goddess Connection. It is your Divine Goddess, Devi. Welcome back to the DGC. I hope everyone is doing well. Thank you so much to all of the subscribers. And as well, thank you to everyone who has sent any type of super chat or donation to the channel. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Okay, let's get right into this, Collective. Regret, repression. Somebody is feeling sad and blue, lonely, left out without you. Bars early. They are ashamed. They feel guilty. They miss you so much. Losing you changed their whole world. It changed their life. They will never, ever forget you all, Collective. This is somebody who sits back in the sunset and they reminisce and they think back and they rehash conversations and situations. They just keep going over and over it in their mind. And their heart, it's like bleeding. Yeah. They desire a reunion strongly with you all. Soul ties. They know you have cut the tie with them, potentially, Collective. And then there are some of you, maybe you have not cut the energetic tie, but you've cut the physical tie, you know? And they're feeling that. They're feeling the loss of you. You all used to hang together, like birds of a feather. Yep. They were your ace, and you were their ace at some point in time. We have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. You all are very beautiful, very down to earth, very practical at times, You think of the most genius and ingenious ways of doing things. You have a simple approach to life. You're classic, you're elegant. You are a classic beauty. You're gorgeous no matter what era you would have been in. Fall season is right upon us, so this is the now energy. You all are also very abundant, very wealthy, very prosperous. See, someone's messing. They don't want me to, this is how they feel about you. This is how they see you, Collective. You a whole ace of pentacles, ace of earth. Gorgeous, lovely. I heard people in the background talking smack, You are independent. This is giving Nine of Pentacles energy. You are in the sun. You are the sun energy right now. They're missing their sun. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. He's singing that song. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. And she's always gone too long. Anytime she goes away. Look at that. Guarded. They had you guarded at one time. They made you vulnerable at one time. You had to turn inward and really figure out how to love yourself. You see her hugging herself? How to really embrace yourself and all your uniqueness, all your beauty. Pardon me, Collective, when I have trouble with my words sometimes because my mind is going so fast getting messages that I want to say out. Sometimes they get jumbled. This person could have made you speechless. That's how you could have felt with them. Your mind could have just been, going, having so many thoughts. They would question you and ask you things. And when it was good, you were always, a firecracker, fiery, very humorous, just an amazing personality. They could talk to you about anything. You were so nurturing, so loving. Great cook is what I heard as well. You dress yourself to the nines. Extremely elegant, extremely exquisite. Professional. Exclusive. Yeah. Executive suites is what I just heard. And their thoughts are on you. They're thinking about you, Collective. Some of them had to move out. Y'all had to put them out. And they had to go and get storage. And they're sitting there in the damn storage thinking about y'all. All their stuff is in that behind that gate. That's their storage. And they sit and think about y'all from the morning to the night. This really got them messed up. They're in a state of isolation, and they're guarded as well. They know you're guarded. They know you're guarded. We just speaking the truth right here. This person had a hard time being truthful, had a hard time being honest. They wore masks. They told stories. They were green with envy. They played with your heart. They were two-faced, a manipulator, a sociopath, a con artist, a scammer. I'm hearing sweetheart swindler, you know, wanted your finances and things like that. Some of them could have recorded you without you knowing, you know. Some of them made you sick to your stomach at times with the things that they did, the thoughts that they had on their mind when they expressed themselves. They really could have made you guarded. And this is masculine energy that's out here. This is a masculine energy. DFs, I'm just giving you some assistance. We just breaking this down. We breaking this down. We getting into this. We finding out what this is all about. A lot of you all are receiving divine angelic help and guidance right now. That is an angel card. Okay? That is an archangel and a guardian angel card. The mother goddess was looking down and saw everything that occurred. They don't put this person in timeout. Done told them to have several seats. Done put some distance between you and them. That's what's going on. And this person knows they need to get that apology all the way together. They want so much forgiveness when it comes to you too. They know it was their fault, is what I just heard. The rejection, the loss, the pain, the fragmented energy they left you in when they departed. You see how you are in a natural state when you're by yourself, nourishing yourself or being nourished from the divine solely. And this person, they sapped vampire energy. They sapped parasite energy, leech energy. Took so much. They destroyed things, certain things in your life. They really, really are thinking about this collective. You have their mind really messed up. This is how it is more so. You in the back of their head. Night and day collective. It's like a haunting. It's like a haunting. It follows them. It does. There's a movie, I think it's The Rings. It might be The Rings or something similar like that. I know she was crawling around every time you turned around in the black mist. And by the end of the movie, the man was hunched over. And guess what was on his back? That energy. It was on their back. See, they didn't understand you and your North Node energy. You and your cosmic energy. You have purpose. You were born with purpose. Like I said, the mother goddess energy is watching over you. Watching over you. Daughters of the Most High. Sons of the Most High. Watching over you. Guiding, giving divine assistance and help. They saw this and they were not pleased. They were not pleased with this person. They were not pleased with the situation. They were not pleased with that because they're used to seeing you like this. They're like, what happened? We left our divine goddess daughter, you know, and now they look like this. Like, what's going on? You all are renewed, empowered, replenished, purpose back on point. Yeah. Beautiful. Amazing. I love it. Look at that. You're in your higher self. Activation. Activation. I'm hearing Fairy Godmother as well. Make a Wish Collective. Like that. Like this video collective. Claim that. Claim that good energy. If this is your story, claim that energy. Because we're going to find out a little bit more about this past, this lack, this suffering, this energy. And that's all they can think about. They cannot get this off their mind. what and how they did you, collective. I told you, you changed this person's world, their mind forever. You changed their perspective forever, how they see people, how they treat people. Transcend, unity. Yeah, you balanced some things out. You transcended a matrix. Like you moved through. Like you went over it, like went through it, like went beyond it. You found a soul tribe. This person did not want you to express yourself. They only wanted you to express one side of yourself. They didn't want the 360 version of you, is what I'm hearing. They didn't want the truthful expression of yourself. They didn't want that, collective. Some of you are very, very sensual, you know? I'm even getting dancers. Like this could be a pole, you know, some of you might know how to pole dance, or could be ex-dancers or dancers, you know? And it don't have to be in a bad way. Just dancers, you know? Could be ballet dancers. You could be gymnasts, you know? Anything like that. Because this person is very masculine. You all could have worked out together, you know? But right now, this person is in disharmony, triggers, and conflict. You see that? This is what they cause between you all. And not only that, because I know this person is not with you because regret was the first card that came out. They are with another person, okay? And they are disappointed and in disharmony. They're triggering one another. He's triggering her. She's triggering him. They're in a complete state of crazy. And this is present energy. Okay? They didn't show you enough gratitude. You were an abundant energy in their life, and they did not show you that gratitude. Renewal spark. You had a renewal, like I said, collective. Spirit sparked you up, plugged you up, said, you know, plugged up. Gave you that IV drip, you know what I'm saying? Like, made sure you got back up again. You know? That was an emergency room visit. Like, yeah, it was that deep. It was that deep. Look, karma. It was that deep. Justice had to step in. Oh, this went to the spiritual courts. It surely did. Oh, it surely did. And it says avoidance, stalemate. You are not hanging around this person. You don't want to see them. You don't want to speak to them. You in the wind with it. You in the wind with it. Right? With self-care. Are you not in the wind with it? Got your candles burning. Got your nice scented towels out. You know? Might have your stones around you. Done put some good bath salts in the water. Got your sugar scrub. Some nice oils. Some nice music in the background. Or just a nice quiet atmosphere. The lights down low. Playing some great music. A lot of self-care, and this is present energy. See, North Node right here. North. Don't we have another node? Yep. Okay. No, South Node. Pardon. I knew I saw that. Comfort zone, South Node, and clinging. While you're in the North Node, this is the polar opposite. They're the polar opposite right here. You see that? South Node, clinging. You have purpose. They're clinging. You're cosmic. They're North mode. They're 3D bound. They're bound by material things, possessions, and people. Energies. Ways of moving. They don't think any higher than the planet that they're on. This is you. You're all up in the cosmos. Universal. Galactic. Solar system. The unknown. That's where you at with it, collective. I know. You have got so much creative energy right now. It is amazing. And when you were with this person, they were all the way in their South Node. All the way clingy. Look, the Ace of Air. That's the truth, baby. They had you all the way in your mind fragmented. Look at this. They had you toe up. Look at that. You were a shell of yourself when you broke away from this person. By the skin of your teeth, some of you. Some of you ain't take nothing. Took yourself and the clothes on your back. And what little you could pack in a duffel bag or a book bag. Some of you did it in a very strategic way. You had to incorporate certain friends and family members that help you to do this. Because they saw this. And they weren't pleased with it either. So I'm saying, collective, they weren't pleased with that either. You know? I'm just saying. I really love coming on, collective, giving this to the DGC family or any visitors that like to come through, chill, chat, relax, share, grow, and learn with one another. Talk about some things, get on these people from time to time. Sometimes I do a very adult, mature reading where we have to check in and tap in with our soul's growth and ourself and contracts, career, and commitments. You see that? They wanted you to they wanted you to get into a union with them in this South Node energy. And Spirit came through and blew a wind and said, no, I got to activate this. I got to activate the divine collective. I got to wake them up. I have to give them a kiss of life. Sade. Had you running around playing Sade all day long, some of you. Yeah. You was really suffering. See that? Past life, lack, suffering. They had you in a mindset of lack. Not abundance, the way that you normally are, the way that you normally present. You had to get that renewal. This had to be sparked up, Had to get a jump. Spirit had to put the jumper cables on you. Yeah. Yeah. When it concerned this twin flame union, this soulmate union, this partnership, this marriage, this commitment, okay, this situationship, this hot like fire passion, boom bop bip, you know what I'm saying? Knocking them boots into outer space. And then next thing you know, y'all turning up, y'all about to burn down the house. Fighting, cussing, screaming, yelling, shouting, for some people getting the fisticuffs. It's a hot situation, baby. But what can you expect, collective? Y'all fuego. Y'all hot. Sun energy, strength. Okay? They better know what they're doing when they come to y'all. You all carry Phoenix energy. Phoenix energy. The thing about the Phoenix is they have to understand that the Phoenix is just not burnt down and then renewed and then it doesn't happen again. No. This is a reoccurring thing in the Phoenix life cycle. The tearing down of the old and then renew it again. Tearing down of the old and then renew it again. That's why it's so fierce, so magical. Get it, collective? I hope so. Yeah. Alchemy activated. You all have powers. You got to tap into them now. They have been given out, collective. Yes, they have. By the ancestors. Ancestor guides are here as well. Some of you definitely have Native American culture or indigenous culture. A lot of you all like to go out into nature, like to be close to nature, close to the trees, close to the grass. Someone really tried to cloud your world and bring storms, bring cloudy days. See that black? Bring cloudy days, bring drama, bring complications, mental breakdowns, even for some of you. Yeah, some of you definitely could have had a mental breakdown. This will be more like this. Yeah. In the back of your mind, this is how they had you feeling. Like your head was exploding for some of you all. And this was why Spirit had to put you in the spiritual emergency room and get this corrected, so that we can get back to celebrating your gifts and your abundance the way that Spirit normally knows and once again sees you in. Okay? Very down to earth, very loving. I heard some of you all would give a person the shirt off of your back. Some of you all would give them, half of what your last, to eat. You give them half of that. You try to help people. Or they need a little loan or something. You try to give them half of what you have. You're smart enough to know, collective, survival is the first. That is the first lesson right there. That's the first rule. That's the first principle. Self-preservation. And then everything else after that, because if there's no you, there's no celebrating. Okay? Like I said, there's a spark, there's a renewal happening or will be happening in your life or already did happen. Okay? You're in this right now. This is action, this is passion, you know, rewards, recognition, abundance, joy, gratitude, gifts, goals, peace, you know, faith, love, creation. It's so many things, collective. What else we got? Healing right here. Okay? You all did a tremendous amount of healing. It says inner child. You all had to really, you know, some of you all were developing, you know, narcissist-like tendencies from being around people or persons like this. Tendencies. Not that you are that. That mirror right there. You had to look into that mirror. Some of you actually had to go back to the past. Revisit places and people. Ask questions. Go to therapists. Go to counseling. Go into deep meditation and prayer. You know, you all did a lot to clear your past energy. I saw 2111 and then 2112. Okay, those numbers could be significant. Excuse me. Your justice is that your karma is that you healed. This person, particularly if this was one person, you know, for each of you collective, they were in your life with this twin flame energy to help you to learn that you are the phoenix. Okay? That it's okay for things to have their moment in time, as they say, that era, and let it go ahead and fade out and start the flame all over again. You know? Yeah. Somebody's got you on their mind heavy though, baby. The regret is hitting them. It's hitting them hard like a hammer, day and night. These thoughts got their mind so cloudy. And do you see spirit up there watching? I'm telling you, they don't get it. Spirit is up there watching. The Divine Mother. Okay? Not only that, they see you and everything. This is in their mind. It don't matter if they're looking outside. All they see is you, your ghost. This is haunting this person. The memories, the nostalgia, the regret, the suffering, the past, the thoughts. It's them, not you. It's them, collective. This cycle is closed. You see that? Change, completion, cycles. This is abuse. This is what you went through, collective. It silenced you for a moment. That butterfly is the change that had to happen when you had to open your mouth and be released. Be born again, born brand new. Do you see the dust on this person's hand? It's shimmery, right? It's shimmery dust. But when it was happening, collective, that's almost like the piercing of Christ's hand right in the middle. When they pierced that hand. And now, kind of like the ruby red slippers, like Dorothy, you had the answer the whole time. Where you were supposed to be, you know, and some of you did. Look at all that on the fingers and everything. Some of you really got hurt dealing with this person. They hurt you. They hurt you real bad. This is a real harsh wound. You know, harsh wound. I hope not so harsh, collective, you know, like I hope there was no pow-pows involved. There was definitely hands-on action. Okay? Band-aids, silence, couldn't speak your truth. I just heard choke, you know, no joke. Okay? No disrespect to that person, no pun intended. Just came out like that. You know, on the bars. This is crazy. I get, and being that person's name came up, for those who know, you know, okay, there's video, there's evidence, okay, people could have saw this, people could have videoed this person doing things to you, hitting on you, hurting you, talking to you crazy, messing with your mind, taking you places you didn't want to go mentally and physically, messing with your world, black and blue in eyes. Yeah, they're in deep thought about that right now. Oh, they're in deep thought. Look. Reflection. Projection. All of that was projection. All of that because they didn't want to look in the mirror. All of that. That's just, that's too much, collective. That's insane. These cards is, woo. These cards is hot like fire. Look at this person. What did I tell y'all? Toxicity, bound, patterns, repetitive, crazy making, over and over again. What did I tell y'all about that hand? They put some chains on y'all, some of y'all. Some of y'all had to break away for real, for real. They had you bound physically in the 3D. And definitely in the 5D, they were trying to bind you as well. They didn't want you to use these gifts. They tried to contain you, but the fire is it's too hot. It's too hot. They tried to cloak. It's too hot. They had to release you. They had to release you. What is it? Integration, union. Y'all changed up on this union. Y'all had to separate it. Like, these people kind of like intertwined together. They're shadows. This is the shadow love, though. You have to get on the, get the courage to walk on by. That's all that I have left, so let me cry. Yeah. Trust. Walk on by. Divine time. Okay. Look at them. Look at them. Look at them. And look at you. Look at you. You're looking like, Oh, what? Is that Jeffrey? Does he have the car? Oh. I thought that was Jeffrey. Oh, wait. Don't. The garbage goes out on Thursday? Oh, sorry. I thought you would. Yeah. And no disrespect to the garbage guys. You know what I mean? Like, where did you come from? I thought you would, work. You just chilling out with your friends and stuff. Yeah, this person's heart, this green hoodie. They're shameful. They were so prideful. 27 was on the clock. They were so prideful how they treated you. That's a 99. You completed that. Who is that? Oh, does he have a change cup? oh, look, the girl's gonna go, that's Brandon. Oh, that's Brandon. Oh. Listen, I'm just giving it to you. Divine feminines, divine goddesses. You see the look in her eye? You see she got her power back? Do you see that? Y'all thought I was joking. See the power? Mother Goddess came back in and handed that right back. Put it right back in your hand. They thought you were gone. Resurrection. Phoenix energy. Phoenixed. You phoenixed with yourself. You became your own light and dark. Your own masculine and feminine. You see that? You became your own yin and yang energy. Action, collective. Action. All right, collective. That is the tapping. Let's get a couple of quick messages. I do see very soon on the bottom of the deck. Very soon, collective. Soulmate. True love. And then we have past life relationship. And then we have stay optimistic about your love life. So very soon, collective, you all are about to meet a new soulmate. When they say true love, this is going to be somebody who really embodies the aspects of love. And make sure you know what love is. Do your research. Do the knowledge. Okay? This ain't a quick one, too. Y'all go find a definition. Oh, that's what it is. No. This is a culmination of your experiences combined with new and truthful information about yourself and the world around you. And of course, above all, God. All of that together. And then the soulmate steps in. That's what the very soon is. Very soon for God could be a year. A year for us. A year for God could be 100 years for us. Could be a century. Could be a century, collective. True love, though, is on the table. And then you have the past life relationship, and stay optimistic about your love life. This is going to feel so familiar when you meet this person. It's going to feel like you met them before, and you did with past life relationships. You've known each other before. Okay? Could be somebody coming back from the past you've known a long time ago when you two were different ages and different experiences, different times in your life, and they are coming back. I just saw it 3:33 on the clock. Stay optimistic about your love life collective, because someone is coming to flirt with you. They have a big attraction towards you. Big attraction. Big. And with codependency, when I tell you this person is going to remember you, or you're going to remember them, see how they're looking over like, have I seen this before? Why does this feel familiar? Did I see it on TV or something? Did I read it in the book? Look, trying to dawn on the mind like, when? Look at this. When? As well, you freed yourself from codependent energy. That's why somebody is in regret. So you got your back turned. You're not with it. You're not with that. It says addictions are affecting your romantic life. Yeah. And then last, worth waiting for. That's what you got. Divine timing is at work in your love life. Do know that. You see those angels? Do know that. They are watching everything. They got time today and every day. Because they're personally assigned to you, collective. Please like the video. Claim that energy. Very soon. They're watching. Very, very soon. This is the old version. Remember, there was a past life relationship with you and a new soulmate. This is the old version of y'all. That's where the past life was. Look at y'all. Y'all still the same. Hugged up. Appreciating one another. Look, still hugged up. Appreciating one another. Still hugged up. Appreciating one another. Intimately. Confidently. Confiding in one another. Confidence. Attracting. You truly love yourself. So therefore you are attracting this beautiful energy. Go on, collective with your past selves. I really like it. You truly love yourself. It's lights, camera, action, baby. Some things are about to happen, collective. Stay tuned. Please like, subscribe, and share. Stay blessed as long as you exist. And I will see you on the next one. And stay blessed until the next.